Hello everybody. Obviously I am not John Pollock. He's on vacation today and asked if I would step in for him, and I was glad to do it, even though I know that I have to sit here and talk to you for about 14 minutes or 13 minutes, which shouldn't be hard for a woman, but it's amazing how fast I can talk and then the time is left. So we're going to try to make sure that everything is timed right. I am Laura Oslund and I am from Nye Communities Coalition, and I'm here to explain some of the things that we have happening in our coalition, what the coalition is about, some of the benefits and services that you can find if you come to the coalition, some of the fun things that we have for youth, ways for people to get involved in your community. There are a couple of movements going on that people have talked to me about, and they want to start getting people more involved, and they said that there are people out there who are trying to get involved and don't know where to look. But some of the first things that I want to talk to you about, and I know it's important to a lot of people, and it's a concern in Pahrump, the county, and nationwide, is employment. And we do have a lot of opportunities in the communities that we work in, which covers Nye, Lincoln, and Esmeralda County, but our workforce is in Esmeralda and Nye County. But there are a lot of jobs that are available. We have a job board in our resource room. I know that there are anywhere from 30 to 70 listings per week that are on that board. If you come in and you get signed up, we have a variety of free classes that will help you. We have resume writing. It's very important in this day and age with as many people looking for work and the type of jobs that are available, that you fill out a resume and you have one on hand so that people can look at it and really know what you have to match with what they need. And what you put on it is very important, but you'd be amazed at sometimes the things that you're involved in and what you do really do belong on the resume. You don't want it too long, but you do want them to get a picture of who you are, because there are so many people looking for employment that make you stand out. So that if you do volunteer in the communities, if you have a second job, proves that you put a lot of effort into it. That makes a big difference. And I'm sorry I have to keep my timing so I don't lose track of what I'm doing. We have Dress for Success, which helps people transitions. Maybe if you were in construction or a mechanic and you were used to dressing a specific way, it helps you move up and a way to better yourself or how you look to other people. Because appearance, whether we want to admit it or not, does make a difference when you walk in and somebody sees you. And not saying you have to be in a coat and tie, but it really does make a difference on what they see, whether you're in a tank top or a polo shirt. And polo shirts are totally professional. Don't let anybody tell you they're not. And most of the jobs probably that you're applying for through our coalition won't take more than a polo shirt to impress somebody. It's not that t-shirts, once you get the job, if you're loading or whatever their requirements are, but you still need to make that first impression. You still need to have them say, I want to talk to this person again. If you don't have clothes that you need for a professional look, we have a clothes closet. So you can come and look for outfits for your interviews. You can talk to the lady who's running it and say, what do you think about this? She's got a very good eye for what fits people and what looks good and professional. So please come and check it out. Don't ever let it be an excuse that you don't have something to wear. We either have it currently, and we get clothes almost every day. So keep coming back. Check our job listings, get dress clothes, get interview skills. We really want to see you. We want to fill the jobs that we have listed. We get more every day. We want people employed. A healthy community needs employment. Businesses need good employees. So come and see us about that. We not only have adult workforce, but we have youth works. And what that does for our youth and our community is teach them job skills early on, help them get the education that they need. So if they're reticent to go into college because they don't know how to get the scholarships, they don't know what to look for, they don't even know where to look, we have that opportunity for them. We have the Dress for Success for them. We have resume writing. We have interview skills. We also have opportunities sometimes for them to work within our agency and organization or others, so they learn those job skills. They learn how to show up on time, why it's important to show up on time, the necessary things that an employer looks for. And employers, if you're watching this, and we hope you are, we also have ways to help you get the employees you're seeking. We can do all the preliminary stuff so that you're not having to look at 125 applications for your positions. And when they come to you, they've already been vetted as far as job skills that you are looking for. And if you're more interested in that type of information, call Tammy Odegaard, and if you would put the phone number up, and you're going to probably get very sick of this phone number, call 727-9970 and find out about all the employment and employee opportunities and services that we have. We have a lot of stuff for youth. Parents, if you say there's nothing to do, there are good things happening. There are good things for your youth to be involved in. We have two right off the top, beyond the workforce, which we would love. And the youth works, you do have to qualify for it. But with our methodologies and our youth advocate groups, there's no qualifying at all. Methodologies, they do peer-to-peer trainings, they do focus groups, they find out what the concerns are for the youth, and they also have the youth voice heard in our communities. They get to do presentations in front of agencies, organizations, and at events, so that it's not an adult saying, we think these are the problems for youth. It's the youth saying, these are the problems that we're seeing, that we're dealing with, and here's some solutions, and coming together with adults and youth to work on that. We have VISTA, we have AmeriCorps, which are, VISTAs are volunteers in service to America. And they get paid a stipend, but they actually work within the community to build healthy communities. The VISTAs that we're looking for, and you would call Sierra for this at the number, is dealing with food insecurities and education. And so how to get more of that into our communities. So what a wonderful way to do that is to have people come together and be part of the solution and earn a little bit of money while they're doing it, and you can also earn educational stipends by doing that. Some of the other things that we have health and wellness classes, we have yoga, we have Tai Chi, we have diabetes classes. So if you are diabetic, pre-diabetic, if you caretake somebody who's diabetic, to learn how to deal with that and some of the things that you can do to be healthy, because they learn so much about diabetes and how much it damages your body without you even knowing it. So to learn more about that, definitely call us, come see us. Don't have a diabetes class date right now, but if you call, they will certainly set one up and then call everybody back. Things that we do have going on and that I'm involved in, I am not part of the workforce group. I am with the health and wellness and prevention. A lot of you know me around the community because you have heard me talking about things that are going on and some of our concerns. And so with the substance abuse prevention, we do DUI and traffic classes. So that's court ordered, or if you know somebody who has some points on their license and want to get them off, we are having one. August 13th and 14th, we will be holding a DUI school. And another thing that we do, and we have served a lot of people doing this, is we have mental health first aid. And with mental health first aid, it is kind of like the health first aid, like when you learn CPR and things like this, but this is how to deal with people who are in crisis or pre-crisis and have a mental health issue. And we deal with people like that all the time. With substance abuse prevention, sometimes it's what comes first, the mental health problem or the substance abuse problem. And so we know that they're so enmeshed right now that it's very hard to separate, because a lot of times people are trying to self-medicate when they are using substances. So we want our community to be as healthy as possible. But our next mental health first aid, and this is where I was getting confused, is September 14th and 15th from 1 to 5:30 p.m. at the Coalition, which is at 1020 East Wilson. It is the old old Mance Elementary. It's right next to Walmart, across the street from the school district. But what you learn with mental health is understanding depression, understanding anxiety, understanding suicidal behavior and the cutting, so the non-suicidal self-injury. So how to talk to people, how to recognize the problems, how to deal with panic attacks and traumatic events, and knowing when somebody is having this problem and going through it. So call us up, please. We would love to have you attend the mental health first aid on the 14th and the 15th. Call me, Laura, at 727-9970, and we can get you signed up for it. If you have an agency, organization, or a business, healthcare people, you are always coming into contact with people who are in crisis situations. We would love to come and do it. If you cannot attend the one that we have going on at the Coalition, call me up and we'll register and get one in your business, so that you don't even have to have your employees be gone. We can actually do it at the location, and you can see what it's all about. So I really appreciate you guys listening to me. I don't know that you had much of a choice, but call the Coalition and find out what we have going on with adult workforce and youth workforce, the youth groups. Come be peers, peer leadership. You'd be amazed, and we want everybody. We don't always look just at the goody two-shoes. We want everybody's voice to be heard. So come see us. Come learn about mental health first aid. Come learn about diabetes, the yoga, the Tai Chi. Come check out our DUI school. Amazingly enough, the people who have attended it said it's fun. You learn a lot. They get the test, they pass that. So come see us, come see what it's all about. I'm sorry that I looked away, that was rude. We have a lot going on. Call 727-9970. Find out about everything that's happening.